Right then, this is my cheap flight adventure to Sofia in Bulgaria. So then, once I finally completed participating as a cow in the cattle herding exercise, aka Stansted Airport, I could now finally get on my plane. And it's really early in the morning, it's still dark, and along I go to Bulgaria. So then, heading into Bulgaria where it looks quite mountainous, and here is my landing into Sofia. So then, arriving at the airport, took ages to get through security because they're very understaffed here, and it's Ryanair. They didn't go to the main terminal where the metro is. They went to an airport terminal a mile away, and I got quite lost. There was no signs about. A bus to the main airport terminal didn't arrive, so I got on another bus, went off for a long walk, and finally got to the metro. And the metro stations look really nice and posh. Let's look at this really nice looking metro station. But sadly, the trains themselves didn't really get to that much speed, which is a bit disappointing. So then, here I am in Sofia, and let's take a look at the trams. And there's actually two tram gauges here, standard gauge and meter gauge. And if you look at this section, there's both gauges present. So both standard gauge and meter gauge trams can run on these tracks. And another really weird thing about the trams here, this is a big busy road, 3 lanes each way. And the trams run in the road, but down the middle of the road. And there's no tram stops where the tram tracks are. You have to wait on the pavement, on the edge of the road. When the tram comes, you have to walk right through the traffic to get on the tram. That is really weird. So then, the trams here are really nice and old. Let's go for a tram ride. Here is the tram at the station, and again notice that there's no platform here, so people have to cross from the pavement through the traffic to get on the tram. That is so odd. And along I go to the tram depot, and it's really cold in Sofia, and it is snowing, there's snow everywhere. And here's the tram depot, loads of points, really complex since there's both meter gauge and standard gauge in this tram depot. And along I go to some blocks of flats, and these look really nice and grotty, and the lifts are some awesome 1.5 metre a second swing door lifts. These lifts are completely awesome. Let's ride them. So then I tried to open up these lifts, but it seems to have some really weird key. It seems to be a sort of thing that turns the roller on and unlatches the door. It's really weird. I don't have a key for it. I couldn't get it open even though I tried really hard to open it. So I wasn't able to surf these lifts. And here's the ladder up to the motor room, which is sadly locked. So then going into the lift, and you can open up this flap and you can see how the door unlocking cam works. weird little hut at this road junction. That is really weird. Let's take a look at it. I really don't quite get the point of this. There's a weird little hut at the road junction. And let's go on some more trams. And along we go to this block of flats, and there's a security desk. It looks very run down, like security have not been here for years. And the lift is an awesome old swing door lift. Yes, this lift looks really old, like it's from the 30s or 50s. Really awesome. So then, once again, I wasn't able to get the shaft doors open. I just don't know how you get these doors open at all. But hey, we can use the dodgy method of getting on top. Stopping a lift a bit below the floor, feel for a roller, open up the swing door, and from there you can climb on top. And there's no inspection control. No! What a disappointment. This lift looks so old and awesome. And along we go to a posh hotel. This hotel is really posh. Here's the first lift, looking very posh indeed, although not really that interesting. And here's the other lift, and also looking very posh. So then, open it up and, looks good. But this hotel is busy and one of the porters walked around the corner, but luckily he didn't see me. Yes, it's too risky, there's too many people here. I don't want to get caught in Bulgaria surfing. And here's another really nice posh metro station.
Правен багаж. Моля незабавно се обадете на телефон 02 921 2100.
And along we go to a modern shopping centre. I'm not that interested really in modern shopping centres since you can see these in England, but it's still interesting seeing what they were like in Bulgaria. This looks very modern, really posh really. And along we go to the main glass lifts, which are some ThyssenKrupps, and annoyingly the inner doors are locked, so no safety brake. And at this point I'd say to eat I had Subway, but over in Bulgaria just £2 for a sub. Really good value for money. And this is what our money looks like. And along we go to the non-glass ThyssenKrupp lifts. And these ones have a screen in. I think the building owners meant to customise it to their own building, adding pictures on what's on each floor. But this building has left it at the default pictures. Welcome to ThyssenKrupp. And let's safety brake here. JU, position has been lost.
Next station,
Защо да не викаш?
And along we go to one of the metro station lifts. And all of lifts at the metro are all of the new Avona. Safety brake. And along we go through the snow to a Tool Hotel, the really nice Cone M series, which goes 1.6 meters a second, which isn't really as fast as it could be, but it stops very efficiently. This is a really nice lift. And I was going to surf it, but one of the staff came along when I had my key in the door. He didn't really notice, but that was too close. Grr, I really got to find a lift to surf in Bulgaria. And along we go to another Avona metro station and safety brake. This one does something different. It actually reverses direction and goes back up to the ground floor, and when it gets there, it immediately reverses direction again and goes down to the basement, which is where I was wanting to go. That's a bit weird. And along we go to Grand Hotel Sofia. It's quite posh here, lift's not really that great, but once again, lots and lots of people about, so I could not surf a lift here. That is so annoying. I've got to surf a lift here. I've just got to add to my countries I've surfed a lift in. I've got to find a lift. So let's keep looking. So then along we go to the next hotel, which has an awesome, really nice 2.5 meter a second Schindler with capacitive buttons and safety brake. That was a violent stop, and it refused to start again. That is not good. This lift is completely refusing to move. I tried to open the doors, but even though you can open the doors a little bit, I couldn't open the doors all the way, even though I was near the floor and could actually get out if the doors did open. I couldn't open the inner doors. So pressed the alarm, some staff came along, tried to open the doors, they also failed in doing so, turned the lift off and on again, lift starts moving, opens its doors, and I make a run for it before I start asking me what I was doing. And along we go, nice tram in the snow. And along we go to one of the awesome old trolley buses. These trolley buses are completely awesome. They are really fast, really good acceleration, and they sound really nice and old. So then I've got to find a lift this up. It's not long now, so I have to be at the airport. Right, I've got to find a lift. I'm getting desperate now. So long I go to the next hotel, which has an Arona, and there's cameras everywhere. And the staff start getting suspicious and start asking me why I'm in the hotel. Oh dear. Right, I've got to leave this hotel, but I've got to find somewhere. Literally, it's less than an hour now, so I've got to be back at the airport. And there's nowhere else I could go, but I've got to surf a lift, which means I have no choice but to surf a lift at one of the metro stations. This is so risky. Cameras everywhere, people everywhere, and the top of the lift shaft is glass, and anyone can see, especially since it's now night time and I'll have to use a torch. Anyone that looks can see I'm doing this. This is so insanely risky, but I still did it. Then back on the metro, and the driver's cab takes Triangle King. I couldn't not do this. It'd be rude not to. I've got to take a look at the driver's cab. Oh yeah.